friends. Okay, so it is 6:35. I'm about to get ready to go to work. Just putting on my makeup. But I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do a little chit chat with me. I don't know how long it's been, but I know a lot has happened since the last time I chatted with everyone. So first things first, let's just talk about apartment hunting, life update. So yes, I am planning to move out by hopefully at latest early spring, as in February, March-ish. Sorry if the lighting's bad. It's actually getting quite dark here in Toronto. The sun now sets around 7 and it's currently 6:30. So I gotta do this fast. And also the sun rises around like 8. So yeah, the winter is upon us. I honestly don't know how to feel. Anyways, just a little life update on how I've been, how I'm doing, my plans for the future. Anyways, yes, I am apartment hunting. Basically, not to make it complicated, my roommate that I currently live with, she is in a long-term relationship, and she said the next step in her relationship is to live together with her girlfriend. She does own this condo. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm leaving. If I didn't have to, I definitely wouldn't want to. The location is literally prime. It is beautiful here. Waking up to see the CN Tower is my favorite part of the day, and that's like the first thing that happens when I wake up, when I open my eyes. So like I already feel so grateful and blessed. I found out about this news around August, and it's definitely been something that I've trying to process, trying to cope with. And like I mentioned in my previous vlogs, this entire year 2025, there are two major things that I have been noticing for myself. It has been relationships. One, whether that's friendships, romantic relationships, family, platonic relationships, people in my life, how they influence me, my life, my decisions, how I see myself, etc. And the second theme in 2025 is grief. As I giggle. Just a random fact about myself. I was born and raised in the Philippines, immigrated, and growing up, I didn't really have the grief of a grandparent. I didn't really have much opportunity processing grief when I was younger, and I never had any pets. So I have been noticing that grief is a new emotion, a new experience in my adult life that I am trying to understand, trying to process, trying to cope with. Yeah, she's been kicking me. Really testing me, asking me questions about myself. Not to be like too woohoo, but I'm not gonna lie, I am 29, and 29 is the year of Saturn. It's basically when your life turns upside down, when you're tested, but it's also where you are given the opportunity to rise. And at first I thought I was okay, but you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I am starting to question myself and my abilities and such. And that's why I've been trying to get back into meditating and journaling, because I find fear has been a driving force lately. So I've been using my fear of, you know, not being good enough, not being able to support myself, to support my dreams of living in the city and, you know, maintaining this lifestyle that I have. I know if I were to focus on myself, lead with inspiration, with ease, know and feel that I am guided. I have been trying to get back into these spiritual habits, you know, keep myself more aligned with what's important. Yeah, it's kind of like a reset journey. You guys know I've been struggling. Am I good enough? Can I do this? You can also tell that I'm trying really hard to reset myself because I have gained some weight. It's normal. My weight fluctuates, and also as I'm growing older, it's bound to happen. I believe I gained weight because honestly, I'm not putting in the effort to take care of myself, as in I'm not conscious of how much I'm eating, what I'm eating. I'm literally always on this journey because I'm always like self-love, blah, blah, blah. But truth is, I get kicked down quite a lot. There's two choices. I either get kicked down and stay down, or I get kicked down and make a decision to get back up and crawl my way up if I have to. It's okay to stay down, but I can't complain if I don't like who I am, what I am, how I feel when I stay down. Yeah, it just goes back into the whole self-trust thing. Do I feel empowered enough? Do I feel confident enough to know that I'm guided? I have the ability to continue this lifestyle of living in the city, and specifically living in the city alone and finding my own apartment. So I am being proactive about the apartments I'm seeing. There's just a lot of things I have to consider, and I don't want to compromise. Right now, my plan is just to discover different parts of the city. In my previous vlog, I said that the East End is cute, but I don't think she's long-term for me. Something about it, I don't know. Being a West Side snob, it gets to you. The other places that I could explore a little bit more is probably up north, near Yorkville, Bloor, or North York, which, by the way, I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'm still trying to keep an open mind. I have a love-hate relationship with the TTC because it can be really good or it can be ass, like especially when it comes to the subway system. I do not want to depend on that at all. But yeah, so there's up north. There's also, you know, kind of like Midtown, like Church Street. And then obviously there's the more East End. Sure, I can explore her, but yeah, I already did. And I was like, I think I'm good. The West End is what I prioritize and what I wish for, which is kind of like, I still want to be considered core downtown. So that's just an update on my apartment hunting, why I'm apartment hunting, places I'm looking for, my mindset towards apartment hunting. It is kind of overwhelming. I received the news around August, so I had a couple of weeks to process this, and now that I'm actually trying to proactively apartment hunt, it is getting kind of exciting, but it's also nerve-wracking because I recognize that this is an end of a chapter, an end of an era that is so beloved to me. I mean, I'm not gonna jinx it, but I highly doubt I'll be able to keep the CN Tower in my bedroom view. I've been fortunate in that department, but I will say I'm trying not to lose hope, and I'm trying really hard to trust in myself, trust in my abilities. I am probably gonna continue to get ready off camera, but yes, that is my makeup routine.
I'm a motherfucking train wreck. I don't wanna
I am just meal prepping some turkey and rice. But this is basically my meal prep for the week. Rice and protein. It's the cheapest, most effective way for me to get in like a lot of meals and a bang for my buck as well. Just made some stir-fried rice. It has chicken, fajita mix, so basically bell pepper, onion, put some spinach in there as well, and it has some whole grain rice. And this chicken is already seasoned with some oyster sauce, so I just poured some soy sauce in there. And guys, when I tell you, this has been my go-to because it's so stinking good. It's so good. Look how delicious this is. I wish I had green onions just to garnish this, but it is so good. So good on its own.